Very broadly, because we're public. We've really had from the get-go an inclusive mentality, an inclusive approach. As public institution, we know we have a special mission to be accessible to the public. And so if you look at this institution from its inception, it was a populistic institution. What do I mean by that? When I started here in '76, I'd come from the University of Pittsburgh, and as a graduate student, I got to teach, but I could only teach for night school. And the night school were those people who worked, and those kind of adult education students who weren't maybe they just didn't fit into the day program. Here at FIU, we were teaching at day, at night. We didn't differentiate. We were very open, to the public from the get-go. Faculty and students parked in the same places. It was a very democratic, populist organization orientation. And well, it had to be, because here was Miami-Dade College on one side and the University of Miami on the other, with deeply ingrained constituencies and decades of operating experience. And here we were, the newbies, trying to establish ourselves. And worse, in West Dade, there was nothing out here. So we were really open and receptive to the broader community. And then because of the relationship that Dahlia built with Marty Margulies, Carlos and Rosa de la Cruz, Paul Cejas, individuals who were collectors and who they were visionaries themselves, and they could see this was someplace that was going someplace, and they wanted to be a part of that. And they really helped us. They propelled us along.
That's great.
The other thing is that I want to say that if you do a walk around this building. This building is the Primera Casa building, the Charles Perry Primera Casa building. On the front of the building is a magnificent sculpture, a bronze sculpture called, I think it's called the Four Civilizations. That right away showed the aspirations. I don't think there were any university buildings in the state university system that had a sculpture of that magnitude. And in fact, Chuck Perry was ridiculed. The first president was ridiculed and criticized because he had spent $375,000 on this magnificent sculpture that hangs right up here. So I think really from the inception, there was a recognition that the life of the mind needed to be nurtured not just by the business and social science and the humanities, but by artistic achievement.